Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division title. All right, here's the #1 women's bantamweight contender. She believes for a while she's been the best at 135 pounds. She's making the walk tonight, staring down the champion. Confidence, not an issue. Fear, not a factor. We'll see if this talented #1 contender can shed that label and leave with a new one as the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She has really set the standard for excellence at 135 pounds. Tonight, though, facing a #1 contender that comes in with a lot of momentum. So if she can defend the belt yet again here tonight, it would really go a long way in stamping her legacy as one of the greatest bantamweight fighters and champions of all time. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 3 years apart, with similar height and the same reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Irene. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so round 1 is underway. Going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out between one fighter who does everything well against kind of a striking specialist on the other side.
And the problem with being a striking specialist is that you have to be upright. When you're facing a full-on mixed martial artist, expect a level change. We're going to see what type of improvement she's made in terms of defending herself in those wrestling situations. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Just missed with the left there.
Good stick. Way to hide that leg kick.
They continue to exchange. Nunes' knee to the body. That one was blocked. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nunes going for the leg kick. Nothing again, they will clinch here.
Nice shot to the body.
All right, so now she engages in the tie clinch, and of course, if you're fighting hands as the opponent, you leave everything else wide open.
You leave everything open, and she will dig big, brutal knees to the body.
Battling for hooks.
Good punch lands.
Nunes gets the tie clinch here. Tries to mix in a takedown here.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Amanda Nunes. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands.
Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot, lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Nice leg kick land.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And they separate. All right, so she lands yet another leg kick there. She's landed several in the round, and now you see the damage. It's obvious on the other side.
I mean, look at the redness in the leg, the bruising, the welts on the leg.
Nasty.
From those leg kicks. It's unbelievable to watch someone land that kick over and over again. But if it's working, why would you change it? Keep going to the well. Look at that great work to the body from the clinch.
Just misses there with the left. Beautiful execution by her there with that knee. We'll see if she follows it up.
Really good job of managing space and knowing that she had the right distance to land that.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Great catch.
Potentially a critical takedown here.
Oh, yeah, right hand.
Nunes is in half guard now. Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch. Oh, going for the arm bar now. That might be tight.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, slams her to the ground, so she appeared to be fending off the armbar, and then she just used her power and exploded her opponent down to the ground. Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight. You know, her one is very good, but you're not even getting a 1-2.
What about the 1-2? What about the 1-2-3? How about an uppercut following the 3-1 wrestler? That was an amazing takedown.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count, doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful. She's got the head trap now. Guillotine choke coming.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, man, that was slick.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. And she lands a punch there. We'll see if she can start to turn these singular strikes into combinations now.
She's gonna have to find something to follow that big strike that she's landing over and over again. Another clinch position. Another beautiful takedown.
And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
Well, you can see a little bit of swelling in and around that left eye now. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's spent a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Nunes is back to the north-south.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
Now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nunes. She's got one of the best arm bars in the business, going for it now.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that. Nunes is looking for that arm triangle. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. At times, it looked as though she was literally trying to punch her face through the floor.
Yeah, she's trying to punch her face through the floor. That's what she does, though. I mean, that is her calling card. That is what she's known for. The moment she gets down, it is just vicious ground and pound from the top position. She is a master of posturing. She is a master of control. And the moment she gets an opportunity, she really does brutalize. Nice punch there. Fantastic timing.
more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Nunes is going for the sub here. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nicely done. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
All right, less than 3 minutes to go here in round number 4. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nunes. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Ground and pound strike is true. Nunes is back inside control. Oh, that is some severe swelling. I hate to speculate, not a doctor, but you might be staring at a fractured orbital there.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, she slams her to the ground and with authority right there. So that's certainly one way to fend off the armbar. Lift your opponent up and slam her to the ground. Well done. Man, she is just nonstop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Oh, and she gives up her back here, DC. Not ideal.
Not ideal. It's not ideal, but in this state, it's desperation a little bit. She's been getting battered. She's been getting bruised. She was mounted. What was she going to do? Stay on the bottom getting mounted and beat up? Or was she going to try to give her back to get to her feet? Now this journey, now the fight has...
Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, there's the horn, DC. We'll look back at some of the highlights from that previous round, and you know what she does. She grounds you, she pounds you.
Yeah, you know it's coming, but it's on you to try to change it. It's on you to stop the result. It's on you to change the narrative of the fight. She says, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna get you there, and I'm gonna pound your face into the ground.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So big knockout win for her here tonight. Well, that knockout win is useful for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World. She lit up this arena here tonight, and you can be sure the celebration is on and will continue deep into the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliato's called a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
All right, so she will head home the way she arrived as the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion as she gets it done by knockout here tonight. she was so dismissive of this challenger, and maybe with this result you see as to it.
I mean, when you start to put so many title defenses together, you start to see that. But don't think for a second